All right, so the internet says that this is the best way to make a burger right now. A smash burger taco. It has millions of views, cheesy, crispy, easy to make, affordable. But you know what? Today we're gonna make it two different ways. We're gonna make it the typical way, and then we're gonna make it the little Miami way. You know, the one that has un poquito más de sabor. It's extra delicious, and we're gonna put a little spin to it with my signature garlic aioli y un poquito de pico de gallo because, you know, that just makes everything taste better. So let's get cooking. So we're gonna start with our typical ground beef. We're gonna put some ground beef in a little bowl, black pepper, salt, and a little chili powder just for some extra personality. We're gonna make one little meatball, just like that. So ideally, the tool you wanna use for this is a smasher. But you know what? Not everyone has a smasher, and that's okay. This is what I have this for. We have a spatula, and we're gonna press it down with a can. If you don't have a spatula, that's fine. Just use the can. I mean, it's all about getting creative, right? And also, let me just say, this is my mom's favorite tool in the kitchen. It's a can that she uses to smash the tostones, the fried plantains. And if that can goes missing, you're in for a treat, and not a good one. We're gonna place down our meatball. We're gonna put our tortilla, and we're just gonna press down. And that's literally gonna cook in just a few seconds. There you go, 2-3 minutes later. Look at that, baby. We're gonna add a little cheese, let that melt. Not only is the cheese gonna melt, but that tortilla is gonna get a little crispy, which is always great to add texture to anything that we eat. So now we're gonna make a quick sauce with just 3 ingredients. It's gonna be ketchup and mayo and a little pickle juice. It's gonna add a little tanginess in there, you know what I mean? Okay. I'm gonna mix this up. Okay, now let's give this a try. It's hot. Good. It's very good. The tortilla has a nice crunch to it. Obviously the cheese is cheesing, it's doing its thing. And the tanginess of that pickle juice with the ketchup and the mayo. Oh, this is good. But if I were on a date, this would probably just get you one date. I think I could get you some more dates. Let's make my Miami version. Let's go. Okay, so now we're gonna make our pico de gallo. And pico de gallo is basically a tomato, onions, you can add some jalapeno, of course we're gonna add some jalapeno, some cilantro, and a little bit of lime juice. And what this does is it just adds a little bit more flavor because more is more, like why not, you know? Let's go. Tomato. Jalapeno, onion, cilantro, lemon, okay, so now for our meat mixture, it's basically going to be an 80%, 20% meat mixture. The fat is very important, so it stays moist, you know, so it has all that flavor. And then we're also gonna add some chorizo. Okay, so our chorizo, ground meat. Our chorizo is just gonna add some extra flavor to our ground meat mixture. And remember, more is more, so why not add some more flavor? Also, the chorizo has a nice fat percentage to it, and it's also extra flavorful, so why not? A little cumin, garlic powder, chili powder, salt, mix. Make our little balls, like that. Look at that. You could immediately see the difference in color, and you could already see that this has tons of flavor. It's like my white noise. That's how I go to sleep at night. Therapy at its finest. Okay, so now we have our Miami version smashed tortilla burger, tortilla smash burger, whatever. We have that, and you know, we have our ground beef with our chorizo mixture. We have the melted 4-cheese Mexican blend, and now I'm gonna add 2 things that are gonna explode with the flavor. We're gonna add our pico de gallo, which, if you notice, I put some jalapeno in there because, you know, a little kickiness in there is always a good thing. So we have our pico de gallo, This is my secret ingredient, my signature garlic aioli sauce. This sauce goes good with anything and everything. I'm talking about steaks, sandwiches, French fries, and this taco is no exception, so let's add some of that. Look at that. Now we're gonna give this a try because we have to try everything, right? Look at that. Oh, look at that. And that's how you make the viral smash burger taco 2 different ways, the typical way and the Miami flavorful way. I hope you get to try this at home and don't be afraid of cooking. You know, sometimes cooking is like life. If you don't get it right the first time or the second time, you try it again and again till you get it right. But you know what? What we tried today filled with flavor is worth trying at home. See you next time.